I'm Ken Anderson with Profoam. In this video, I want to show you what to do if you're getting an error code on your hose heat controller, maybe SERR, SBER, something like that. In this particular video, I'm going to focus on the Omron brand controller. I have another video for the Autronics controller. You can look that one up, but this one is for the Omron. It's very close to the other one, but it's slight differences. If you're getting that error, what that means is that the controller can no longer read the temperature sensor out in the hose. That could be the purple wire is damaged somewhere along the way, or the sensor itself is bad. So I'll show you the controller, how to handle it, what to do, how to put it in manual hose heat mode so that you can at least finish the job. It's not ideal to continue to run that way all the time, but it can get you through the day. Let's take a look. I'll take you inside the rig and show you that controller. So this is the Omron brand controller. You can see it says Omron right here. And we're getting an SERR error code for sensor error. And this is showing our set point. Although the controller can no longer read the sensor, so it doesn't know what to do. Along the bottom, there's 5 buttons. These 2 are for turning your temperature up or down when it's operating normally. The 2 on the left, we want to leave those alone because we don't want to accidentally change the program in it. But to go into manual hose heat mode, what we're going to do is hold that center button that says PF until this changes. Okay, so it just went to 0.0. What that means is right now it's going to feed out power to the hose 0% of the time. To warm the hose up, I'm going to hit the up button. And I want you to watch closely because that's right now is reading 2.2, not 22. There's a decimal point in there. So I want to go up until it reads 100.0. Yeah, we'll go a little past, we'll go like about 105%, but we'll set it at 100.0. Okay, then I can turn my hose heat on, and I would do that maybe for 15 minutes. If you leave it on an excessively long period of time, you could do damage to the hose because it's feeding power out there long past its set point, because it doesn't know what the set point is at this point. So do it for about 15 minutes, and then back this down to about 70-75%. There, 75%, and that's probably going to get you pretty close. But again, this doesn't know what temperature the hose actually is. So to do that, we need to use a little meat thermometer. It looks like this. Okay, that meat thermometer, we're going to put that into the hose, right alongside the hose, between the insulation on the hose and the hose itself. And we do that, I typically do it 20 feet from the gun. It seems to be more accurate out there. I don't do it right by the gun because it more than likely will fall out or get damaged. So about 20 feet back is pretty good. But you don't want to do it right up by the machine because it will be less accurate. So I'll also show you how to do that. Since the controller can't read the temperature, you need to read the temperature of the hose and adjust the power going out to it, or the percentage of time the power is on, to get to the temperature you want to get at. Okay? To do that, we're going to need to have a meat thermometer like this one. Okay, a little 6-inch probe on it, some numbers on there, tells you what the temperature is. I don't do the red, green, and yellow one. I don't do the digital ones. I just do a simple one like this. About 20 feet from the gun, I pick the hose up and I can feel pipe insulation around this one, and I can feel that hard one there. That's the air hose. You don't want to do that. But where one of the pipe insulation is, we're going to poke through the insulation with the probe, and then lay it down and slide that probe between the insulation and the hose itself. And usually I'll take a little piece of electrical tape, wrap it around to hold this in so it doesn't just fall out. But that thermometer is going to read about 15 degrees lower than the temperature inside the hose. So if it says 110, it's probably about 125 or so inside. If it's way off, you need to adjust the power, the percentage of time the power's on going to the hose to get to the temperature you want. That's how that's going to work. So once you're done and get your repair done, you can go back in and set it back to regular hose heat mode and let the controller do the work. Once you have your issue resolved, that's either the purple wire has been repaired or replaced, or the sensor has been replaced, then we want to go back out of manual hose heat mode. But you'll see that just by doing the repair, this went back to a number instead of the error. But this is showing us, and that little light there, that this is still in manual hose heat mode. To go back, all we need to do is hold that button until this goes back to our set point right there. That will function like it used to when it was in regular hose heat mode, ready to go. I'm Ken Anderson with Profoam. Thanks for watching.